I met Rania at the Harvard Arab Alumni Conference that she was setting up in Damascus back in 2011. And we got chatting, and it was really amazing to just hear her thoughts about giving back to Syria, all her kind of hopes and dreams, how she thought about the youth, how she thought about the future. And we shared a lot of values and sentiments around that. And we became good friends.
Anybody who knows Rania in 2 minutes would realize how intense and passionate she is. And I love that. I love people with passion, with purpose. And she's action-oriented. So it's not like she's going to talk about something over dinner and just kind of leave it and move on.
She's a firecracker, She gets an idea in her head and she just kind of brings it to life. And this is, I think, what happened with Jussur. She got tidbits of inspiration from us, and then she pulled all of that together and helped us create Jussur to what it is today.
Our people in Syria deserve much better than what they've been given. And everyone in this room knows what Syrians are capable of. I mean, just look around you. It's incredible what we've accomplished outside. What we want to do together and what we hope we can achieve together is in our lifetime closing that chapter of regret and opening a chapter of seeing opportunities realized and hopes fulfilled.
She pulls up her sleeves and works. She doesn't expect, let's do this on paper. No, she really gets down to work. Whether it's our refugee education program, whether it is the scholarship program, whether it's the mentorship program, whether it's the career development and the entrepreneurship program, it gives hope to the community because there are people there who are doing good things for the community.
What I want to talk to you about today is how we tip the balance. How we tip the balance away from tragedy and towards this hope and energy we're seeing in the Arab world.
I first met Rania in Chicago back in 2012. I had just arrived to Illinois Tech all the way from Syria. I was part of the first cohort that received Jussur scholarship to go to Illinois Tech, and I was feeling lucky that I'm going to have someone like her mentoring me and invested in my success over the next few years. Rania takes me and a couple other students on a tour in the Google office in Chicago where she was working at the time, and I remember that day how I was so inspired. I realized that day man, my dream is to work here. I have to work at Google. I don't care about the odds. Fast forward 2 years later, I graduated from Chicago in 2015. I moved to New York to start my career as software engineer at Google.
At the time that I was in Syria, there was this year and a half or so where I really felt okay, I don't know, it's all going downhill from here, and I'm not sure how to move forward at this stage. I was trying out all different paths, and I know that so many other Syrians were in the same boat, and knowing that you're not alone. So I didn't know Rania, I didn't know anyone else from Jussur, and it was just this hand that is coming my way and just getting me out of a really bad situation. It's very emotional to think about. I'm very, very grateful for Rania and Jussur.
I think you become great, exceptional, when you figure out the intersection of what you deeply care about, that you will fight so incredibly hard for, and you connect it to what you're naturally great at. And that's when you become just unstoppable.
One of my favorite memories actually is when Rania came to me right after 9/11, actually. And she came to a few of us who were registered at Harvard and said, I want to start the Harvard Arab Alumni Association. It is time for us as a community to get together, to bond together, and build something that allows us to maintain our connection with Harvard, but allow us to maintain a voice within Harvard as Arab alums. And I remember the first pushback to Rania was, hey, is now the right time? Hey, are you sure you want to call it Arab? Maybe we can use another acronym. But Rania was adamant. We're going to start it now, and it's going to be the Harvard Arab Alumni Association. And that's exactly what happened. So Rania started this organization back in 2001. And within a few years, it evolved from simply an alumni association into the largest Middle Eastern conference in all of the US, happening annually in Boston.
Rania's existence is a counterforce to complacency, and it's every conversation that I have with her is invigorating, but it was also humbling
and it is forward moving. Rania is always looking about how do we do things better moving forward, and being this beacon of possibility and being concrete hope.
Every word that comes to mind when I think of describing Rania, it's, energy, powerhouse, nonstop, always on, super present, always thinking ahead. Rania took on a bet. The bet was, I can find a way to unlock the data that's inside our accounting software and find a way to crunch those numbers up such that we can build a credit model that works and that's scalable to serve our small business customers with the loans and the financing that they need. And now most recently, she's taken on the helm of MailChimp as the CEO of that company, of that recent acquisition and that division of Intuit. Now she's working on the number one declared problem, which is helping find customers through email and website marketing capabilities that MailChimp provides. She, as a leader, constantly reminds us all of how truly mission-driven it is. Rania had a way of reconnecting us when she had all of her team, come together for a team meeting or whatever. She would bring in the customer. She would invite customers in, or she would talk about a customer she recently met, and she would bring to life the challenges that they were facing in their daily life and what motivates them, the passions that they have, the barriers that they're facing, and how the work that we are doing is helping them.
I can't wait to see what else Rania gonna do. What are you gonna do next? We're super, super excited for you, and congratulations again.
You have really impacted my life in huge ways, and I'm incredibly and forever grateful to you and Jisur and all that you are continuously doing to help others. Thank you so much for everything that you do.
Congratulations. You deserve this. If anyone deserves it, it's you. No one does as much as you do. For the fabulous work you've done, for giving hope to the thousands and thousands of Syrian youth and now Lebanese youth, for empowering the teachers and the adults, for being you, for Rania being Rania.